Hi everyone. Think you know what we're gonna do today? Finally gonna dye my hair because my stuff came in. I'm super excited, and I'm super excited for you guys to see the end result. I'm super excited to see the end result. I hope it turns out well, and if it doesn't, well, at least I have my memories. We'll see how it goes. Disclaimer, I'm not a professional, if you guys don't know me. Those of you who don't know me, you know I'm not a professional. This is actually the first time that I will be dyeing my hair in any way, shape, or form at home. So this is gonna be fun. Second disclaimer, if you don't like Brad Mondo, you should probably turn the video off right now because I'm going to be saying his name a lot because I love Brad Mondo. My friends know. My friends know that I'm super obsessed with Brad Mondo and everything he does and all of his fun advice and his videos and stuff. So I'll be saying his name a lot. A lot of the stuff that I'm doing are things that I either learned from him or learned from people who learned it from him. So just keep an eye out, and yeah, let's get started. Alright, so I've kind of changed my setup here. Got a mirror behind me for when I want to do the back of my head so I can see kind of what I'm doing. And I've brought all my stuff into the bathroom, so I'll show you guys what I'm using. Like I said, I never dyed my hair, so I bought a mixing bowl, purple one, Sally's Beauty. Got all my supplies from Sally Beauty. I bought a brush. I am using Ion Color Brilliance Bright White Cream Lightener. I heard this is supposed to be good, and I heard that the cream lightener, they can add things in it to help your hair not to break off, to help save your strands, because you know we want the curls to be popping after this. I am using 30 volume developer. I went back and forth on using 30 volume or something less, just because I want to protect my hair, but I decided to use that. And the Ion Absolute Perfection Booster Serum, which is supposed to be a dupe for Olaplex, which basically takes your bleach down a level when you're using it on your hair. So my 30 volume is going to become a 20 volume, and hopefully it helps. So I'm using that, and I'll save the color for later because I want it to be a little bit of a surprise. I'm going to bleach it first, and then if the bleach looks bad, I'm going to order a black overtone dye so then I can like condition and bleach my hair at the same time, and we'll go from there. So all together, bleach, bowl, brush, hair color cost me $40. Not too bad, I'd have to say, considering the cost of a normal hair dye. So yeah. Alright y'all, I'm back. Some of you guys might see that my shirt looks messy. I took my headband off, stuff like that. I actually didn't record it, but decided to go ahead and do a test patch in the back of my head, just to gauge like lightening time and how light I wanted it, and if I need to go a little bit lighter or retouch those spots or stuff like that, because like I said, I want to do this as nicely as possible to my head. So yeah, I'm going to take my hair down so you guys can see kind of what I'm working with to start here. I got a lot of hair, a lot of hair, so this should be a long evening for sure. I haven't washed my hair in maybe 2 weeks, I think, and I haven't put any additional oils on my hair for like 2 to 3 days, just so the lightener can kind of seep through my hair instead of like the oils getting in the way. Test patch actually looks really good. If I can find it here. I thought I took a good section. Use my mirror back there. So you can see it's like this orangey copper color, which is exactly what I wanted, because the color that I'm going to has very warmer tones to it, and I don't need to go all the way down to like a white bleach or anything crazy like that. And I'll turn around so you guys can sort of see here. Yeah. So yeah. I think I like this color. I think that's about as far as I want to go up. Save my roots so I don't have to touch it up or anything like that. So yeah, I'm gonna get started now. So yeah, I am just combing my hair out, making sure there's no tangles, and then I am sectioning my hair front, back, left, right into 4 quadrants, so I can, tie up each quadrant and work sort of systematically. I saw on YouTube this girl was following a Brad Mondo lightning video, and she had this genius idea, which I never thought of, to pre-section her hair in the back so her arms didn't get too tired while she was doing this whole process. So I did the same thing. This already, just the combing out my hair and sectioning it and everything, that took me about 30 minutes. So when I tell you guys I have a lot of hair, I mean it. I have a lot of hair. So now I am starting the lightning process. What I'm doing, I didn't show you guys me mixing it up, but I mixed 1-to-1 of the Ion Bright White Lightener, Cream Lightener, and the 30 Volume Developer. And then I just decided to mix the maximum amount to use with that Color Brilliance Booster Serum, just so I didn't have to try to do any kind of weird math. So I ended up mixing 4 total ounces, 2 ounces of lightener, 2 ounces of the developer with a full bottle of that Ion Bright White stuff. And it's only like $1.50, so it didn't cost me too much to just use the whole thing, and I can get more if I need it. That 4-ounce section filled up basically the entire bowl that I bought. For application, and I know this isn't totally correct. Like I said, I'm not a professional, but I'm following a tutorial from the same girl who pre-sectioned all of her hair. She did a little bit of a balayage thing, or balayage, however you say it. And she took a little bit of the lightener on each side of the strand she was working on and kind of drug it up, and then drug up a little in the middle. And then she painted the middle section, and then she used her hands to smooth it all down to kind of fill it out. So I'm doing sort of the same thing. Because my hair's curly, I don't know how this is going to turn out when I'm finished, but I'm going with my gut. I thought about doing this on my curly hair, but I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to saturate the strands I needed to, because my curls don't always stay separate. They kind of clump together even when I use a lot of oils and gels and stuff, so I did it on straight hair instead. When I went to do the front section, I don't know if my arms were getting tired or if I was being lazy, but I all of a sudden started to like glob the bleach onto my hair, like a whole lot. As you can see, I'm like wiping my hands off on towels and stuff because I have like tons more bleach on my hands than I did when I did the back section. And you guys are going to see how that affected the end result when I get to there. So, also, can we talk about how long my hair is? I straightened my hair last Wednesday, so like 7 days ago I straightened my hair, but my hair is so long, which is a big reason I wanted to color it, because I felt like I just had this super long dark black hair with no highlights and anything like that, and I was just getting so bored of it. So this is a long overdue process. Finally, the last section. I'm telling you guys, you keep seeing me looking over to my side. I was watching Netflix, but I also had a timer over there, and at this point I was at about 35 minutes or so on the clock of lightener, which was pushing it because when I first started, when I did my test section, I left the lightener on for about 40 minutes-ish. So at this point, the back was almost ready to come out, and the front sections were cutting a little close as well. So I wanted to hop back on camera real quick to show you guys my curls still going good. I already see a little bit of bright spots in my hair. The front and the back process slightly different, but not like a whole lot. Like I got a few bright spots back here, but nothing that like I would go run screaming about. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with the end color, and the pieces here on my face that are highlighting real well. And I think like, I don't know, I like it. I think the color's gonna take to it really well. And yeah, I'll be back when I start to actually do the coloring process. I'm gonna blow dry my hair a little bit of heat to straighten it just a tad, and then I'll be back. All right, y'all, we're back, and my hair is lightened just a little bit. You can even see from here that bright spot I was telling you on this twist is like all throughout. But again, I'm not tripping. I think it's fine. I did exactly what I wanted to do. You can see like the variations throughout. I didn't want it like one solid block. The back, I did wish I went just a little higher on the top pieces instead of trying to like line it up. Yeah, that issue in the back was that's because I pulled it out to the side diagonally instead of pulling it straight like I did the front. But that's something that I can always touch up later if I decide to go back in and just add a little bit more highlights up towards the top. Plus, I don't know how it's gonna look when my hair is in its curly state, so maybe me not going so high will look fine because in the back of my hair it actually has a shorter layer so that I get a nice shape when my hair is curly. On to my inspiration sort of thing that I thought I was gonna do. I'm gonna attempt to insert pictures of kind of the colors that I was looking at here. So I bought semi-permanent color just in case I hate this. Again, I can always just get some Overtone, which if you guys don't know what Overtone is, it's a coloring conditioner and you can basically use it like every 2 to 3 days and it hydrates your hair as it adds pigment, so it's not super damaging. I don't think it's damaging at all, but I could be wrong. Similarly, I bought Arctic Fox. I heard a lot of good things about this hair color, about how long it lasts, and about how much pigment you can get out of it, so I'm super excited. I bought Sunset Orange and Cosmic Yellow, and the reason I bought these two, is because the Sunset Orange I've seen on YouTube and stuff, and it's quite orange, but I've seen it come on hair and turn like red. So I didn't want it to be too reddish, although looking at it here, it might be good. Maybe I'll do another test patch and then come back and show you guys how that looks before I go too far with this. But in addition, ooh, these smell really good, by the way. These are these smell good. These are vegan and cruelty-free, no peroxide, no ammonia, no alcohol, no PPD. So they're supposed to be really good for you. But anyways, I also bought Sunshine Yellow, which I figured if I didn't like this orange, I can mix and get something else, which even looking at it here, I might end up mixing a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a test patch and then come back and film me putting it on my whole head, and hopefully the result is as good as I think it's gonna be. And again, if not, I have my memories of doing this. So yeah, stay tuned. So here I am mixing the color. I in the background was watching a video of a girl mix, and she did basically 2 to 1, 2 parts of the yellow and 1 part of the orange. And so I'm just trying to mix it and see what color I get. So basically I just keep adding little globs of the orange until the color looks about what I expect it to be. I knew that this orange sometimes came out a little on the redder side, but you'll see when I start putting the color on, it looks pretty orange. I ended up mixing basically 1-to-1 the Cosmic Yellow and the Sunset Orange, and I got a really pretty orange color. I think I only show it for like a second in the camera here. And as I untwist this twist, I can see that like bright yellow orange spot versus the rest of my hair, which is kind of a burnt copper, but it's fine. So yeah, when I applied the color, if you guys can see it, it's orange, you know, it looked pretty close to the color I saw in my inspiration videos. So I was like, you know what, yeah, this is it. So I decided to go ahead and just undo my hair and put it on my whole head while I was at it, and go for it. And you guys will see as I start to apply it that I didn't use a whole lot of color, but it was enough to cover my whole head. See how light orange it is as I'm applying it on my hair, and then it's like slowly like mixing in with that copper color I already have to turn into this really pretty orange. You bring me comfort to my soul. You bring me comfort to my soul. I am in love, y'all. This is so pretty. The color is so good for me. It's exactly what I needed to kind of bring a little bit of excitement back into my hair, which is what I've been wanting to do for a long time. And my curls look amazing. I mean, they look so good. I even did with this, I ended up doing a twist out, and I used my Melanin Hair Care twisting cream and the oil to get a nice twist out. But as you can see, my hair just clumps together, so it didn't last very long. But look how pretty that is. Look how much bounce in life, and my curls were they just felt amazing here. Look at that cute variation in the back, and all throughout there, like my curls, they just bounce and they take to this color so well. I will say it's not perfect. It's not. The right side and the left side process differently with a lightener, and you can see it in the back really well. But honestly, that's nothing that a little color touch up wouldn't be able to fix. Adding a little more dark here, a little more light there. I'm super happy with it. Alright, I moved out by the window so you could see kind of the more natural lighting with this color, and I actually really love the end results. The color isn't quite there, but like I told you guys, that orange color that I bought sometimes comes out a little more red that I've seen on YouTube, which is what happened. So I think what I'm going to do is the next time I add color or wash my hair or whatever, I'm going to add a little bit of the yellow into some conditioner, and then use that to dye over this red, and then hopefully it gives it a little more orange tint. But besides that, I'm super happy. Like, the color is what I wanted. The only part that's a little too bright is this little bit right here that, you know, you could see, like I told you, got over processed just a little bit. But again, it's not the end of the world. It kind of gives it a little bit of fun flair. You know, I could tuck this behind my ear and get like a little glow going or whatever. But I'm so happy. Like, I love it. And as you can see, my curls still look really good. I didn't damage them or anything like that. Yeah, so I'll post a couple pictures in the next coming weeks on Instagram for those of you guys who follow me on Instagram, and you can see the process of how this fades, and if I reapply color, or if I decide to buy another color. At least now my hair's lightened and I have the availability to kind of do that if I choose. So yeah, let me know if you have questions. I'll try to answer them best I can, but thanks for watching.